Hello, friends. I'm back again for another edition of my daily vlog. Today it's April 2nd, Friday, April 2nd, 2021. And yesterday was the first day I was back in 6 days and going back to back today. But real quick, I just wanted to give you a quick update on a few things. It's going to be a very short, likely very short daily vlog. My Legends Ultimate arcade machine, home arcade machine, did not come today. I ordered it from Sam's Club on Wednesday, and they quoted me they'd be here by Friday, April 2nd. And of course, I contacted Sam's Club via their chat, which means I chatted with some nice person from El Salvador, and they had no information or update for me. And then about 30 minutes later, I got an email that said shipping and information was updated, and it actually started the shipment process on Thursday, which was yesterday. So I knew there was no way I was really getting it today. And sure enough, when I clicked on the tracking link, that went over to a company called AIT, which handles Sam's Club's home shipments, I guess, maybe, or maybe for bigger bulk items. I don't know. Said it would not be arriving until April 8th, and now it showed up as April 9th today. So I won't get it till next Thursday or Friday, more likely next Friday, which is a real bummer because I was really looking forward to getting that today and getting it set up and playing with it a little bit this weekend. My friend, however, did buy his from his neighbor today. So he's got his, and basically there is none available in anywhere within, Las Vegas Valley area to purchase at a store or otherwise. I tried looking on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp and such. And initially I had contacted somebody on Facebook Marketplace that had one for sale, but alas, I believe they were a scammer. Bottom line, they had a very unusual, which when I say unusual, brand new profile on Facebook, no photos, no friends, no nothing. And of course I had my guard up, and when I sent them the message about it, it was kind of a weird exchange. Took a while to get answers, and it was weird answers. And when I said that I wanted to be able to look at it because it was in a box, I wanted to make sure all the parts were there and plug it in, powered up, make sure it all operated, before actually handing them the cash or paying for it. They were like, well, the value of it won't be as worth as much. I won't be able to sell it to someone else in case you decide not to buy it if we open it up. And I was like, all right, anybody who's got half a brain is going to want to open this up and double check that it's all there and make sure it's working before they purchase it. And I said that to them, and then I didn't hear anything. And then all of a sudden the listing said it was sold, and like yesterday or something, it was taken down, the listing. So I believe they were out trying to pull a fast one on somebody, but not me, not today. Anyway, so I settled with ordering one from Sam's. I could have ordered it from Walmart too, and I think I would have gotten it maybe a couple days earlier had I done that, because Walmart was quoting like the 6th if I would have ordered it on Wednesday or something, and I thought that was going to take longer than Sam's because they had a 3-day window. Well, apparently not. That's not the truth, which is very frustrating. I hate false advertising. I hate when a company will tell you one thing when in reality it especially comes down to shipping times and shipments. I'd rather them, stay the longer amount of time, 6-7 days, and then it shows up in 2 or 3. It would be way better. On another note, I did launch a new podcast episode last night. I did it on why the iOS 14 update will not impact your business. So you should definitely take a peek at that and watch it on YouTube, or you can listen to it on your favorite podcast distribution channel. And also yesterday, I haven't gotten on TikTok in a while. I did a TikTok experiment on my main account that has been shadow banned for at least 7 months now, since August 30th of 2020. And I tried putting out a new video yesterday, and I don't think it hit the For You page at all. It's got like 44 views, but I have like 26,000 followers on there. So there is a good chance that obviously most of those views were from followers, unfortunately. And I did the same exact video on my secondary account today, and we'll see how many views it gets. I'll report back on that number tomorrow. Hopefully it'll do a lot better. Hopefully it'll, get a couple thousand if I'm lucky. Hopefully. I mean, it should get about 500-600 minimum, depending on how it goes, but we'll see. I'll let you know about that. And then yesterday I was going to share something about an email marketing automation problem slash solution that I've been working on. And I came up with a solution to this, but I'm not exactly sure I want to go through all the painstaking steps to make it happen. So I was trying something new, and obviously it took me a few minutes to develop the flow to this, but the idea is to send folks who are on my list basically from one automation to the next based on their behavior, i.e. clicking a link right in the email, right? Sounds simple, I know, but the difficulty is that I don't want anyone to miss a single email, because what I'd like to do is send my list a bunch of good value-driven emails, essentially, with just a simple call to action at the end or in the PS section or something like that. And then let's say we have, X number of emails in automation number 1. It could be like 4. Let's just say that's the number. It could be a lot more. It probably would be a lot more. And that's the whole problem to this. Because, if you wanted to send one mail per day, we're talking about, this original automation could be hundreds of emails, essentially. Okay. And then when someone clicks on a link in email number 1, they exit that automation, they enter the second automation. But you don't want them to see that first email again. You want them to see the second email, because that's when they clicked in the first email. So they aren't going to see the second email in that first automation, but the second automation, they need to see the second email so they don't miss an email. So if you have them, so let me back up a little bit. So, but you don't want them to miss that second email from the first automation. So you have to have email number 2 in the second automation, followed by email number 3, number 4, etc. If someone clicks on a link in the email number 2 from the second automation now, so let's say they clicked the first link in the first email, went to the second automation, they got the second email the next day, they clicked the link in that email, they would then exit that automation, enter the third automation that starts with email number 3, then there'd be 4, 5, 6, 7 after that. If someone doesn't click the link in the first email in the first automation, but clicks the link in the second email, then they would exit that first automation, enter the second automation, but start with email number 3, followed by email number 4, etc. So it's a little bit confusing. It's a little convoluted. And the big problem is I can tag people when they exit the automation, when they enter the new one, so they have the right, I know exactly which email they click from, so that I can basically tell the next automation which email they should be receiving. But you have to have every email ever created in automation 1, 2, 3, 4, however many automations you want to do. And now the reason we're doing these separate automations is each automation has, let's say, a different offer in it, right? Because what you really want to do is you want to be able to send people from automation 1 to automation 2, because maybe after they click the link in automation 1, they purchase something, or maybe they didn't. But if they did or didn't, you don't want to continue to send them that one offer anymore. So now you want to send them to the second automation where there's a new offer. And that's the whole purpose of this thing. Well, it's doable, definitely. It's a lot of work to do. And then keeping up on it, making sure all the right things are working at the right spots. It's like being basically an engineer, basically a programmer, and that's what I have as my background. And of course, I have a computer information systems background, so I do have programming. So when it comes to building out automations and using things like if-then else's and go-tos and all this sort of thing, it's essentially exactly what kind of programming I had experience doing before. So I understand the logic a lot. I get it, and it's easy for me overall, but at the same time, the complexity of it all is probably not worth all the effort it takes to put it together. And then if you get one little thing wrong, you could kind of break the whole thing, which is tough. And when you want to add more emails, you got to remember to add that email not just to the first automation, but the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And we're talking about having hundreds of emails and maybe possibly hundreds of automations. So this thing would be massive. And it would be awesome once it was all set up and operational, of course, because anybody would enter your ecosystem and basically be on getting these emails. They would be consistently, they wouldn't be bombarded with any one offer too much, number one, which is really nice. And number two, they would be exposed to basically every single product or offer you have, perhaps in a very short span of time instead of over a long duration of time, which is what typically happens when you decide to do a promotion or an offer. You have to decide, okay, is it going to be 3 days or 5 days or 7 days or something like that? or even if you're doing it within one day, whether it's a 24-hour window or it's even shorter, like a 4-hour window, which I've done. The premise here is getting people from point A to point Z without spending oodles and oodles of time getting them there. Perhaps before they don't have any interest any longer, or something happens and they stop opening their emails, or they unsubscribe before they get there, or whatever it might be. So anyway, that's something I've been thinking about working on. I started working on a little bit, and I think I might put it on the back burner for a while. And I think I might just do the emails I want them to get that were supposed to be in all those automations, just separate from the offer, run the offer email separately. It does mean at least getting at least 2 emails a day from me instead of 1, which is not exactly what I want to do. I want to get back to just mailing one time a day, yeah, instead of 2-3 times a day like I've done in the past and such. But again, it doesn't really seem to be something I can get done very easily or very quickly. So we'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you haven't joined my Telegram group yet, please do. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I haven't posted anything in there yet. I'm still just trying to get more and more people into it. I'm going to be sharing some interesting digital marketing things here and there, letting you know when I'm going live. Hopefully I'll start doing that soon in there. Anyway, you can join, check it out. If you don't like it, you can always unjoin. It's really that simple. It's kerrystelegram.com. It'll take you over there. If you are interested at all in learning anything to do with digital marketing, again, you can always get over to my group coaching program. Let me pull that up here real quick. And where is that? Let me pull it up for you. Here we go, that one. And it's kerrysgroupcoaching.com. It's currently closed, but you can get on the wait list and get in there when it reopens, or when I reopen it, and sign up. And then that particular group, we're going to meet once a week and talk a little bit of everything about digital marketing. So if you want to learn anything about doing any type of internet marketing, digital marketing for your own business, for clients' business, for someone you work for, work with, whatever it might be, everything in there is going to totally benefit you, and you're going to get a lot out of it. So there's that opportunity. And then if you haven't seen my podcast yet, you can tune in and watch right there at kerryspodcast.com. That's it. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have a little bit of report about that TikTok experiment as well. So with that being said, have a great evening and having a great time, I guess, with whatever you're doing tonight. I'm going to basketball practice. And then when I get back, I might be going over to my buddy's house to check out his Legends Ultimate machine and help him get it up and running and check out those 1,653 games, since mine didn't come today and I'm waiting for it, and I won't get it for another week. So I might be spending some more time over at his place if he lets me. All right. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.